Hey, good morning. It's Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. And this week on the Daily Dose, we're going to continue learning some lessons of how God wants to speak to us through other people. And I don't know if you knew this, but God makes history through you. Just like he did in the biblical setting and with different characters, he does the same thing with you and me. Now, I know that when you look at some biblical characters, you think to yourself, like, well, I'm no king like David, and I'm not this and I'm not that. I get that. However, we never know how God is partnering with us to make history through us. And so I want to talk about a gentleman by the name of Abraham, who first was Abram in the biblical account. And we're going to look at him for the bulk of the week. Now, we're always thinking about making history. For example, Green Bay Packers trying to make history, right? Want to go to the Super Bowl again, or you're thinking about making history when it comes to your own family or your own streak or your own hobby. Well, God has your story and he wants his story to impact your story so that he can make history through you. So let's think about what he did with Abram. In Genesis 12:2, it says this. God says to Abram, I will make you into a great nation. We know Abraham as Father Abraham. Why? Because he is the father of all of the Israelites, of all the Jewish people. They trace their history back to Abram. And this is where it got started in Genesis 12:2. I will make you into a great nation. And God says, I will bless you and I will make your name great and you will be a blessing. I wonder what historical events or actions that God is going to do in your life, through your life, as you partner with Him. God always makes history through human beings. He does. He did it through Jesus, and He does it through all of us. And when we receive the blessing of salvation, the promise of eternity, and the gifts and all the things that God has for us in the here and now, he can then generate history through you. So think about that today. What is God writing through my life? And how can I live in a very surrendered way? Love you, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Dose.